Hey guys, so last episode I kinda forgot to go over each character's skills and inventory, so I'll just take care of that now. Before they officially set out to find the repeater units, Drift decides it might be a good idea to go over their equipment one last time. Drift is wearing a military pack, a pair of cargo pants, and a leather motorcycle jacket. She's carrying a fully loaded M1 assault rifle. In her pack are 12 extra bullets, a basic trauma kit, some pain relievers, and 7 pocket medic packs. She is proficient in being a smartass, as well as using assault rifles. She's also a gifted leader and knows a bit about being a surgeon and a field medic. Stone is wearing an extra large pack, a leather coat, and some digital camo pants. He's carrying an M2 rifle along with a shovel he picked up at base, 2 pipe bombs, and some pain relievers. He is certified in brute force, as well as being a hard ass. He knows how to repair toasters and how to operate heavy weapons. He also knows a bit about demolition. Phalanx is carrying a bedroll pack over his tactical jacket and pants. He's carrying a greaser submachine gun with 8 extra bullets for it and some painkillers. He is very well versed in using this type of gun. He's also dabbled in weaponsmithing, mech repair, alarm disarming, and computer sciences. He's been studying these skills since hearing about the Battle of Base Coat Cheese 15 years ago. Jack is wearing a soldier's helmet and a tactical pack. He's wearing a pair of leather pants with a cup, which he learned to wear the hard way, and a metal chest plate. He's carrying a knife and some painkillers. He knows his way around this knife, and around various types of locks and safes. He's a bit of an outdoorsman and very perceptive. Angela is carrying an M1 rifle, much like Drift, along with a wrench, which apparently belonged to Ace. She has some bullets for her rifle, some painkillers, and some faded letters. They were also probably from Ace. Her training includes assault rifles, brute force, hardassery, blunt weapons, weaponsmithing, and being something of an outdoorsman. Drift checks her map. According to Vargas, the radio tower is due east-northeast of their current position, but there's a mountain range blocking their way. They head north to find a way around it, and at the northern tip of the mountain they find an oasis, where they top off their canteens, and Jack notes the radiation clouds in the north. They make their way east and find the radio tower. As they get near, Angela radios the base. Vargas tells her to check the place where his body was found, as it appears that he crawled to that spot, and they should follow the tracks. As the team looks around at the sandy soil, they see crusty red patches of blood. There's nothing to distinguish this stretch of desert scrub from any other except for the trail of blood. Snagged on the lower branch of one of the bushes near this trail is a bronze star with the words Desert Ranger on the outside ring. Angela takes a closer look at it. "Jesus," she says, "that's Ace's star. How did it end up way the hell over here?" As she ponders this question, she slips the badge into her pocket. As they continue on the trail, she says, "Man, I don't get shaken up this easy, but this place is sending shivers up my spine. God damn it, Ace, why wouldn't you let me come with you?" At the edge of the fence is a somewhat intimidating man with a feral dog. "If you want to play in our backyard, you gotta pay. 15 scrap or we'll break your face and my dog will eat your corpses." Threatening Stone is never a good idea. He steps forward, cracking his knuckles, and says, "Sure, let's do this, and after we're done kicking your asses, we're gonna eat what's left of your dog." Drift is surprised at his certainty, but it pays off. The man is visibly shaken and backs off. You're insane. The hell is wrong with you? Just go on through, you sick bastards." As they walk away, he mutters under his breath, "Something around here smells like shit. Oh hey, Rangers." Stone chuckles at this, and the man jumps a little bit. Near the tower, the team sees where Ace began his crawl. There are marks of a struggle, with blood soaked into the earth like rain, but black liquid is also spattered under the tower. Phalanx says it resembles an abstract painting. As they walk past the tower, they hear a strange transmission.
Well, let me tell you Matthias' law, friends. Matthias' law is vengeance. And soon, Matthias' law will stretch all the way to Arizona and kill those so-called upholders of justice, the Desert Rangers.
This must be the strange transmission Ace was investigating. Moving ahead, they notice another chain-link fence blocking their path, and this time Jack tries his hand at unlocking it. He opens it, but sets off an alarm in the process. One of the guards runs over to see the commotion, but backs down when he realizes who started it and weakly tells them to get moving. They decide to avoid the alarm and check out the other side of the fence. Jack notices a torn page from a ranger's logbook, but most of the words aren't legible. Angela points out that the handwriting was definitely Ace's. They back off to continue following the blood trail. Blood and oil mix into the sand. This must be where Ace and his mysterious assailant duked it out. Angela mentions that he had to have gone down fighting and swears. Following the oil trail, the team picks up a leg of plastic and metal, scuffed and dented from use and mangled at the knee joint. Looks like it was removed with a shotgun blast. The oil is puddled beneath the leg, and a visible metal bone points toward more dark patches leading up a nearby incline. Before they can follow it, a crate catches Stone's eye. Phalanx goes to check it out, and there's an R270 sniper rifle with 3 bullets for it along with some scrap. Drift takes the lot. Up the incline, there's an abandoned shack with another chest behind it. This one carries a helmet, some broken glasses, and some 5.56 ammo. Stone gets this crate. The oil trail they were following leads to a cave. There's a third crate here, this one filled with medical supplies, which Drift stuffs into her pack. Further into this cave sits a mechanical man slumped against an oil-spattered rock, missing his left leg. In its chest cavity is a cylindrical object giving a faint blue glow. Maybe it's the power source. Angela finds some slight consolation that Ace gave as good as he got, but wonders where it could have come from as she's never seen a robot that advanced before. Near the man is a steel case with a crudely sprayed Ranger star on its side and another logbook page. But there's a large toad in this cave, and before they can check these items out, they're gonna have to take it down. Bounding from cover, one toad appears at 13 meters. Phalanx's gun jams, but everyone else manages to score a hit, including Jack, who gets his knife ripped from his hands for his trouble. Angela Death's bullets rip into the toad, killing it instantly. Recovering from the encounter, Drift checks the steel box, which has the repeater units intact. Now they just need to be hooked up to the other towers. Drift also picks up the next page of Ace's logbook, which has a crudely drawn map with a marker labeled Rail Nomads Camp, while Jack pokes around through the frog's remains to find his knife. There's mostly junk in there. The team nears the man, except for Angela, who steps away from the thing responsible for Ace's death. Phalanx sees the thing as an opportunity to test his ability with computer sciences. However, he fails to notice the small landmine embedded in it. The bowels of the machine emit a psst and a metallic burning smell before the screen turns bright blue with white text warning of a critical error. The landmine blasts shrapnel in all directions. Stone takes most of the shrapnel, but Drift does her best to repair the damage. Before they radio in, they want to look around the area to see if they can find any more logbook pages. Continuing past the house, they find another locked fence. This time Jack takes a closer look at the lock and finds that it's trapped. Stone puts his knowledge of explosives to the test and disarms the trap, giving Jack the chance to unlock the gate. Beyond the gate is a small ridge overlooking the area and 2 crates labeled ammunition, property of U.S. government. In them are more 5.56 bullets and another M2 rifle. However, the second crate was also trapped, and the blast hits Jack, but Drift makes short work of his injury. The area this ridge was overlooking was on the opposite side of the alarmed fence Jack set off earlier. There are a couple more raiders here that eye the Rangers warily, and 3 corpses sit at the opposite end of the ridge. They didn't have any scraps, so they paid in blood. Having basically walked in a circle back to Ace's blood trail, the team elects to search the area to the north. They come across a couple more chests, bearing ammo, some scrap, and a working pipe bomb. There's also another small cave. In the center of this cave lies a broken toaster and a strange statue. The corpses of birds and mice, in various stages of mutilation, have been meticulously laid out, limbs and half-torsos placed with ritual precision in a complex pattern encircling this statue of a cat. This statue gives the team an odd sense of purpose, and Stone gets to work on the toaster. He finds a can of spray paint. With this, Drift decides to radio in and give an update on the mission, informing Vargas of the repeaters, the logbook, and the metal man that apparently stole them.
Well, I'll be goddamned. We haven't seen any synthetics around for almost 15 years. We better get a closer look at the tech. Mirror Captain might be able to tell us where it came from. See if you can grab a piece of it, and bring it back to Mirror Captain the next time you're at the Citadel.
Drift then asks what he means by synthetic. It's a synthetic life form, or synth, or Captain's fancy word for smart robots. Vargas then tells Drift that it's up to Team Echo to complete Ace's mission, and he sends us the coordinates of the next radio towers. One tower is at High Pool, which is a vital part of the society the Rangers are trying to build. They provide clean water to many communities and farms, and maintain an emergency reservoir in case of drought. The tower in High Pool is built on top of an old crane, which apparently gives them great reception. The other tower is at the Ag Center, which has a research team developing hardier plants and animals to thrive in the harsh conditions of the waste. The Ag Center uses a radio dish that was once part of a satellite relay system and is the strongest transmitter in Arizona. With their new orders, they head back into the Wasteland. But before heading south to the two settlements, Drift radios command again, and Vargas tells them that Stone and Drift have earned field promotions to Private First Class. Stone takes this promotion as an initiative to get into animal whispering, figuring they might have a use for it later. Drift decides that she wants to know more about the sniper rifle she picked up, and being a field medic considering the damage her team took on their first mission. With everyone relatively unscathed from their first mission, Drift is a little less apprehensive about the team's ability. Stone tries on that helmet he found and finds it to be a decent fit, as well as a good shield for the sunlight. Phalanx and Jack have bonded somewhat as they both fell victim to a hidden explosive and are happy that they were small explosives.